How's everybody doing? It's Doc here, and welcome back to another episode of my NBA 2K16 Boston Celtics MyLEAGUE. And I said I was going to play Chicago, but I decided, you know what? We've played them enough this year. I think on January 22nd, we played them for a third time. So I'm going to play Toronto, which is actually in our division, and it should be a division battle. Kind of depends on who's on top when that takes place, but some social media stuff. Cavs have won 12 straight. Mike Conley has re-signed with the Grizzlies. Let's simulate a 1-point loss to the Chicago Bulls. I'm kind of glad I didn't play it, because if the same result were to happen, that probably would have been very upsetting. So it seems like we kind of split on that. So let's take a look at Chicago. Jimmy Butler went off. Other than that, Bulls couldn't really do anything. Balanced scoring, but didn't get the job done. Simple as that. Even though we held the Bulls to 12 points in the fourth quarter, I'll say we might have deserved to win this game. Maybe. But Avery Bradley shot 3 for 10. Jared Sullinger was 4 for 15 and got another double-double. Memphis, we ended up winning. And Marc Gasol had a pretty good game. He played 40 minutes. Evan Turner leads scoring. He only had 19 minutes. Sullinger with another double-double. He's playing 17 minutes. We need to take a look at that. Why is he not playing more minutes? I don't know. Amir Johnson actually got more minutes than Sullinger this game, but wasn't as effective. Brad Stevens, what are you doing? I don't know. But we still got the win. Knicks, we blew them out completely, and it started with a good first quarter. And main reason why is Isaiah Thomas. Very high free throw percentage there, getting to the line a lot. And more balanced scoring. Larry Sanders had 17 rebounds in 24 minutes. Everyone's per 36 stats on this team has to be absolutely insane, because I just can't imagine it's not. We lost to the Pacers by 4. Thomas went off. Sullinger with another double-double. But the bench didn't really come through for us. Roten had 10 points in 11 minutes and did not miss from the field, so that's good. But Paul George had a Paul George-like game, maybe even more. Like, that's some Fresno State stuff is what he did right there. He had to play power forward for Fresno State, so, you know, he collected more rebounds and definitely out-rebounded us this game. Phoenix, a very high-scoring game and very close. Sullinger with probably his best performance of the year, to be honest with you. A high-scoring effort from Isaiah Thomas. Bradley did okay. Overall, everyone did okay, but Bledsoe went off. He had 9 turnovers, though. Tostin Chandler went off. Booker had 18. Morris had a double-double. Still got the win, though. That's all that matters. It did go into overtime. That was key. We came back in the fourth quarter, it appears. So that was huge. We lost to Washington. They are on the outside looking in currently. And it's probably because of their balanced scoring. John Wall with 16 points and 2 assists. That's kind of weird. Like, you kind of figured we would win this game, like, just looking at the stats. Like, if you don't pay attention to the left side of the screen, pay attention to how many points are scored, it really does seem like, just by looking at the stat sheet, we should have won this game, but we didn't. Mavericks, we end up losing by quite a bit, and that's because they had 7 people in double figures, and you can't allow that to happen on the defensive end of the floor. But let's go right ahead and play Toronto. Okay, so I've decided to go with the Christmas Day jerseys. I really do love these jerseys. I love the cursive lettering that every single NBA jersey has. So I decided to mix it up a bit and wear both. It kind of is Christmas themed out here, green and red. Sullinger, that's good enough for me. Yep, there you go. Nice start.
That's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on.
The main goal for us this game is to don't allow anything inside. The Raptors aren't necessarily a jump shooting team, so I will kind of let them shoot threes. Lowry is the exception. He's kind of okay. We're right there. Need to get the rebound, though.
And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. Second chance shot.
Good defense. Grab the board, though. There we go. Outlet that. All right, let's slow it down. I think I'm going to try to slow my offense down a little bit more than what I have been, because I don't know. I just feel like I've been playing kind of reckless the past couple games in terms of turnovers. So if we can really limit turnovers, I think we can do a better job of scoring and getting people in the right position to make plays. And we're off to a good start. DeMar Carroll and Jay Crowder are basically the same person, it seems like. So I don't know how this matchup's going to go. Oh, well, Jay off to a good start, though. This is where we can really take advantage. The Raptors have most of their subs in, whereas we just subbed out a few players, and our bench play, I think, can take advantage, although it didn't right there. And the Raptors now have Tiago Splitter, which I don't know what to think about that. Apparently there's been a trade at some point. Something I should probably do is look at the trades that have happened here.
He's a back-to-the-basket banger. You want proof? Only hit 28% from behind the arc.
There we go. That's nice.
And that frees up the shooters.
Outlet that immediately. Right there's James Young. Oh, that has to be a foul. He just took contact and everything. I'm really considering playing a zone. I'm not even going to lie, because they have not been able to take advantage of outside shots on us, and they've just been really getting inside like that. I think I'm going to switch to a zone. I think I'm going to have to. And DeMar DeRozan is absolutely going off.
Some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Turner against Johnson, and Turner kicks to Johnson. Here's
There we go.
thrown down hard with both hands.
Take a look at this replay one time over.
And the basket is still shaking.
I figured it'd show the passes, but it really didn't.
In bunches on that two-hand.
Yeah, we need to contain DeMar DeRozan, though, because he's the only person that's really killing us. And apparently Corey Joseph is, too. You know, he's just going to hit a step-back jump shot. Okay.
And everybody on that team.
Okay, we are now playing a 2-3 zone.
And desire.
And so far, so good, even though I thought that might have been a foul.
In just a moment. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
And we
There we go. That's in. Let's go.
And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency.
There we go.
Game really Clark seemed
Amir's playing against his former team, so I'm going to try to give him a few minutes, see how well he can do. We got starters coming back in.
had excellent tools, so with enthusiasm and hard work.
Get that out of here.
And Toronto making a change. Skola's checked in.
Still going to be playing the 2-3 zone. I just want to try it out.
Rodgers checked in for Johnson. Crowder comes in for Evan Turner. Avery Bradley, he's checked in.
That should be 3 in the key by Kyle Lowry, but it's not.
Now here's Joseph. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's
I want.
in the corner. Bounces.
That's just lucky because, I mean, I'll give DeMar Carroll that shot. That was semi-contested.
Lowry against Thomas. And the pass to Sullinger. Here's Crowder.
Here's Jay.
Kicks it out to Bradley.
Here's Avery. Perfect release.
That's tipped.
Okay, I don't know how Sullinger got beat by Luis Scola off the dribble, but I'll forgive him since he blocked the shot.
Feeds it to Sanders.
That's too deep of positioning for Larry Sanders. I think what I'm going to start doing is giving it to Avery Bradley in the corner and just setting screens, because those corner screens seem to be working for the most part.
Good from Valanciunas.
And I don't know why necessarily, but I think it's just the angle. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Just back it out. Jay Crowder. Perfect release. If Jay Crowder starts hitting shots, he's just coming off the baseline like he's insane, and I have to give him the ball because he's open. It's that simple. It's up to him if he makes or misses the shot. That's a high quality look, no matter what.
Celtics trail by 3. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
He got
See? Telling you, just the corner screens.
now 10 points for Jared Sullinger.
Just the corner screens. We're in a 14-6 run out of nowhere.
Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers.
Actually, let's give it to Avery Bradley in the corner. You know where this is going.
They count
If it isn't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to continue running that corner screen play that I've developed this game until it stops working.
For the finish.
no way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance.
And I don't know what the deal with that was.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan.
And DeMar, like, he just spins ridiculously quick. Like, there's a certain clunky movement in this game on offense and defense that I absolutely hate.
On the interior.
And I don't know, like, there's no way to get rid of it or anything.
The score by DeMar.
Solinger, open. Got it. You cannot leave him wide open for 3. He will make them.
My recruiting visit at Kentucky.
Look at that pass.
Actually got his coaching start.
But Isaiah still just doesn't make shots, period. Like, it's so hard to play with a guy that doesn't make shots. And then play. Okay, Jared Sullinger is officially going off.
And lots of contact there.
He's got absolute. I think he has 4 or 5 blocks right now. That's no joke. I don't know how he's doing it. But my gosh.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. The shot
Look at that pick and roll.
wide open. And he's
Pick and pop, actually.
off the strong
But that's just absolutely perfect. Isaiah's, like, it's weird how I play with point guards. Like, especially Isaiah, I just can't get a shot off with him.
drives in, and it's blocked.
And that is another block for Jared Sullinger.
They've missed 3 of their first.
And I have, if Larry would have kept going, I had something in mind for him. Reward the big man for getting the block. There's Larry. And 1. Let's go.
Shooting. Chance here now.
We have a 3-point play opportunity anyways. Took the shot with Jared because he's earned it. He's played like a maniac, and I think I'm going to give him the contract extension after this game that he's been wanting because he's earned it.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger.
He's open again. He's got it again. This is insanity. Jared Sullinger is playing out of his mind.
Gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Valanciunas dishes to Scola.
Look at that.
By Sanders.
You talk about rim protectors and transition baskets. This game is tied.
Picked up the slack. And watching Valanciunas,
There's Sullinger again. That's an easy 2 points. He just jumped over a man.
great anticipation. Really looks
Kind of. That was kind of weird.
strong vertical. Might just need to
He,
add
it looked like leapfrog.
perennial
Is what it looked like.
to game back.
There's 4.
Here goes Jay. He's just going to go straight around to Mari Carroll.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball,
I want to I want the lead going into the 4th quarter. Let's get the lead.
I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
here's Carroll after the basket by Boston. Splitter with a screen on Bradley. 6 to shoot. Here's
Stay with him right there. Right there. You've got to be kidding me.
Joseph's got his 2nd bucket of the night. 20 seconds left in the
Is this game serious? That was 23 seconds of pure
Sanders sets the screen for
defense.
and Sanders. Here we go. Here's Crowder. And again, it's
There we go. If I didn't make that, you were going to hear
8 seconds left to play.
a large scream probably.
Outside Lowry.
Right there again.
Off target with that shot.
Okay.
Boston trailing. And Thomas. Here we go. Sullinger
Look at that right there by Isaiah Thomas. A nifty bit
got his assist total.
of magicianry.
11 now for him.
They're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Got his man in the air. This should be an easy 2 points, and it is.
Straight down.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whip.
This is going to be another close game. I've been in so many close games when I play them. It is ridiculous.
Ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other
Here we go.
heels. Let's see how
Jay, 2 points.
and it doesn't really matter.
Transition games on point, though. That's all that matters.
He seems to always be the
If we can shut down DeMar DeRozan or keep him to at least 40% from the field for the remainder of the game, we'll win it. It's that simple. I just don't know how to do it, though. That's the problem. And Kyle Lowry is now making baskets, so this is a growing problem.
The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Sanders sets the screen for Thomas. Sanders passes to
What in the heck just happened?
Here is Sanders. Sullinger dishes.
Wide open underneath the back. No, like, go up faster. In real life, that would literally be almost a lob. Like, just loft it up there and push it in. But instead, it takes 2 light years.
By Sanders.
Gosh.
That's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Really hate the Raptors' inbounds plays. Like, it's almost illegal with how many screens there are here.
Now defended by Sanders. Outside Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. The shot
If that goes...
right on target with the switch.
What's wrong with this game? What is wrong with this game?
Outside Brent.
I sit here and shoot these contested shots, and they never go in. What's up with that?
Back to Bradley. 3-pointer. Rolls right in. He is
I have to shoot wide open shots like that.
No better sign of how efficiently a team is operating.
But I'll take it. Goodness gracious.
in the corner. Bradley with it.
There's Avery.
That one.
See, that should go in.
Toronto's gotten a success rate of
I'm a big believer that shot should go in, specifically.
inside.
Here's Avery, though.
He makes his own.
And that one goes in. Okay. But this game is knotted at 95.
Joseph, the
Nonetheless.
Valanciunas dishes to Carroll.
I see your shiftiness. Oh, yeah, that's DeMar.
Jared Sullinger pulls it in. Sullinger's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Sanders sets the screen for Brent to the middle, off the pick, and Sanders
There we go. I meant to pass that to Sullinger, but I guess it'll work. That is now a double-double for Avery Bradley.
Jared Sullinger
2010.
possession.
Okay, here we go. Under 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Joseph, off the pick. Sanders
Oh, we made him panic. We made him panic.
break opportunity.
There it is. 2 points again.
sensational play on D. And
Now Jay Crowder has over 20, I believe.
Didn't wait around, did they? They went
And they're going to need another timeout.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you
We need a few timeouts because we need the rest. But what a huge play on defense.
Toronto calls time.
It seems like we always have some sort of clutch play on defense that allows us
Fourth quarter.
to turn our defense into offense, especially late in games. Now we just need to hold off. Absolutely no threes, and we cannot let DeMar DeRozan shoot. I'll let anyone else shoot but DeMar DeRozan.
Screen by Valanciunas. And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. Makes the most of the high.
I think we have to take that.
Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm going to call a timeout to get some more rest here.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter.
Sullen, this is literally exactly what I had in mind. Isaiah for his first 2 points of the game, and he's not going to be able to get it because he can't get his shot off fast enough.
Down low. Feeds
What
it
kind
to
of
DeRozan.
pass is that?
And good.
How is that shot going to go in? That is so poor of an offensive play that it just doesn't deserve to go in.
3-point bug tonight.
Like, that is just absolutely abysmal offense, and it just works out.
Thomas passes to Sullinger.
Jared Sullinger gets it to go. He's had a huge game. We have 3 people with over 20 points this game, and 2 people with double doubles. Isaiah hasn't scored. This has been a weird game to say the least. Larry Sanders came out of nowhere like Superman on that one. Almost got the block. Now we just have to wait for DeMar here. That one looks like a miss to me, and it is. 101-100. Avery Bradley coming off too early in the shot clock. Isaiah, finally. I knew he had to hit one eventually, and it might as well be now. Oh, defense. Cannot let any threes happen. No threes. We're right there. Okay. They're going to have to foul us. Even though Isaiah, again, has not been that good this game, I was about to pass it to Larry. Isaiah is the best free throw shooter on the team, though, so I'm going to have to trust in him to make these. Simple as that.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes.
There we go, both free throws. I believe he's actually shooting nearly 90% from the line this season. Just an FYI. In real life, that is.
They're losing by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on.
I will consider fouling if it does get underneath a certain time period. No threes, though.
Based on where the clock is right now.
Right there. And we get it to Isaiah, and that should be the win. I was a bit concerned about DeMar Carroll, but in the end, it's DeMar Carroll. Contested shot with DeMar Carroll. If that goes in, it goes in. It's just not your day. But here we go. Isaiah Thomas, one free throw away from really clutching this, and it looks like we're going to get the win. Isaiah's what I'm assuming to be 6th point of the game right here. All comes in the last 2 minutes of the game. So, great overall performance from the team. I'll take this win. Was really concerned. We were down by who knows how many. I think 7 or 8 at one point. But I think we deserved to win. It was a one-man show with DeMar DeRozan. And you could argue that Toronto maybe deserved to win this, but in the end, when we need defensive stops and clutch offensive possessions, we get the job done. Okay, so here's the box score. I said it in-game that DeMar DeRozan would drop 40 on us, and he did. Lowry with 20. Valanciunas with 16. Basically, it was a 3-man show with Toronto, and that's about it. And then we have somewhat balanced scoring for us. Solinger with a double-double. He had 5 blocks. Larry Sanders had 6. That might be one of the more ridiculous block tandems I've seen, period, in the NBA this year. Jay Crowder with 20. Avery Bradley with 20 and 12. Evan Turner with 9. Isaiah assisted well, but 1 of 7 from the field. Like, do you see my pain here? Do you see my pain? Why can't he make shots? I don't get it. Can someone in the comments explain to me what I'm doing wrong with Isaiah Thomas? Is it just that he's too small on this game? And that people cover territory faster on this game than in real life? I don't know. I just need to know. Olynyk only played 8 minutes. Really, I don't know. I just don't know. Team comparison. We shot better from the field. They shot equally as good from 3. I believe we got more assists. At one point, they out-rebounded us. They had a lot more offensive rebounds. We had so many more blocks than them. It was ridiculous. They had more steals, points off turnovers, normally our thing, but I believe they got us on that one. And the biggest lead was 9 for them and 7 for us, so it's kind of a weird game. We both had the chance and opportunity to pull away, but just didn't. And the fourth quarter is really where we made up ground. So, okay, so Jared Sullinger's been playing out of his mind this season, and he's well worth the $2.27 million that he's currently getting paid right now. And if it's only going to cost us around $9 million a year to keep him, then I don't see a reason why, we wouldn't sign him long term, especially when cap's going to raise in the future. And it just seems like it makes sense because he's been playing very well. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him this contract, and he has accepted the offer to stay with us. That's great news. And we still have Evan Turner, Larry Sanders, Tony Roten, and Mo Harkless that are up in the air, but we'll see what happens when that time comes, when they decide or when they become eligible. Okay, so I was looking around at what I could get for Portland and Dallas's first round pick for this upcoming draft, and I came across an offer I believe I simply cannot refuse, as unrealistic as it might be. I just see this and I think to myself, how can we not? I know that Rudy Gobert is about to have a contract run out, but I think that's great value for a player, and we get Utah's 2017. I want more picks in 2017. Dallas and Portland are mid-table in the West right now, which means we'll probably get maybe the 12th and 14th pick or something like that out of that. And I don't really see the need to have more talent drafted, like more young talent, when we can have sort of older talent brought in. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do after that, because I may trade Rudy Gobert as sort of a stepping stone to get a better player that I have in mind. But at the same time, it is Rudy Gobert, and I don't know, like maybe we should just, I almost want to throw in Kelly Olynyk into this deal just to sort of make up for it, because I don't know how to balance minutes properly yet if this actually happened. But hey, if I don't have to lose Kelly, so be it. Let's go ahead and make this trade. Alright, goodness gracious. We now have Rudy Gobert. That is something. We now have all 80s starting, which is good. I'm going to rebuild the rotation and get back to you. Okay, so this is what the current rotation looks like. We have Isaiah, Avery, Jay, Jared, and Rudy starting. This is absolutely bonkers, by the way. But there's the rotation. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm going to end the video on this screen. I know it looks extremely crazy, but I believe this trade can happen. I might be able to throw in another pick and see what they say, but I want to get your opinion before I maybe go through with this. But Rudy might be the stepping stone I need to land DeMarcus Cousins for the Boston Celtics. Now, here's the only thing. And this is what I like about this deal. We need another backup shooting guard. James Anderson fits that role. Amir Johnson, as much as I want to keep him, his contract does fit in very well with this scenario. And we're able to play all of our bigs at once if this trade is made. So we're basically trading 2 of our bigs for 1 big and 1 shooting guard. So we fill the gaps as a team. Chemistry-wise, I think we need. The 2016 Heat pick has good value for what it is right now because they're making the playoffs. And then 2 second-round picks. I believe this deal can go through. If it doesn't, we can always add a pick. maybe play around with it a little bit. But I'm confident this particular deal will go through. What do you think?